My name is Ty, the manifestation goddess. I'm an energy alchemist, spiritual oracle, manifestation mentor, all of the things. There's ways to work with me. Just click the link in the description for my stand store. But I been trying to go live all day. I really been wanting to go live all day as I have been living my best life the last 72 hours, but I really just haven't had the time because if you've been following my page, I don't ever go live at 8 o'clock at night. But I really want to talk about the new reality that I stepped in over the weekend and this newfound revelation I had about manifesting from present. So I wanted to go live to talk about that, and I have my notes because I want to make sure I don't skip anything. And it's really this new reality, living in joy, fun, play, abundance, all of the things. And I realized it's really because I am present in every single moment. Even if I think about the moments now, hey, beautiful goddess, nothing has necessarily changed but me. The shift had to happen within myself for the shift to happen in the 3D. And I know we know this as a concept, but to truly understand it by being present, that is what nirvana is for me. It's truly just being present for every single moment and allowing the 3D to meet you where you are. And the 3D is always going to meet you where you are. Let's see. Can you still hear me? Let me know. Put a thumbs up if you can still hear me. Or just say, hey, I can still hear you. I'm assuming yes, because it's green. But it's really about being present and allowing the 3D to meet you where you are. And when the 3D is meeting you where you are, that is why your internal reality is the most important because the 3D is always going to meet you in this present moment. And if in this present moment you are stressed, you are anxious, you are being fearful, you are living in scarcity, doubt, or lack, that is what the 3D is going to give you. Oh, no, I didn't change my mind. Girl, got it. There's just a lot going on. I've literally been living my best life the last 72 hours. So thank you. Thank you. So it's really allowing the 3D to meet you where you are. And if you are not in this present moment, like we understand that time does not exist. We understand being present as a concept. But until you actually embody what it means to be present, this is why I talk about manifesting from presence. Because if in this present moment you are in lack, the 3D in this present moment is going to give you more lack. But if you are present now and you're living in gratitude in this very moment in time, the 3D is going to give you more reasons to be grateful. And when you allow the 3D to give you more reasons to be grateful, you're filled with more gratitude, and the 3D is going to give you more things to be grateful. Y'all kind of get where I'm going with that? This is why I wanted to talk about manifesting with presence. And let me make sure I get all my notes. Oh, and this is what I want to talk about with nirvana. So the nirvana feeling, it's truly a present feeling. This is why I say nothing necessarily has changed. Hey Israel, hey goddess. Nothing has changed in the 3D reality but me. So whenever you are truly wanting to manifest from presence, you don't need to look for the 3D to change. You have to change. You have to be different in this present moment to allow your 3D to change. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me see what else I wanted to say. Oh, that's another thing though. I put the little magic wand there because when you're being present in this moment, everything starts to unfold magically. My clients can attest to this. When you are truly being present in this moment, it's like everything unfolds magically and instantly. It's like a thought and then 3D matches it. But it's because you're being grateful. So the 3D is giving you more reasons to be grateful. This is why I say gratitude is one of the most underrated manifestation techniques. And it doesn't look like it doesn't look like let me see how to say this. We don't talk about gratitude as a manifestation technique. We talk about it as, oh, be grateful for this, be grateful for that. But if you look at gratitude as a manifestation technique, if you look at gratitude as understanding that you're being present for this moment, you'll realize that it truly is the best manifestation technique because it does not only shift your 3D reality, it shifts your internal reality almost immediately. And this is why I talk so much about nervous system regulation and being present, because when you're doing all of that right now, the 3D has to match. It's like a domino effect. So if you are present in this moment, you learn to breathe. Let's take a deep breath. Just feel where you are, what you're smelling, what you're seeing. If you're just being present in this moment, your nervous system is relaxed. Your nervous system is relaxed in this moment. If you just take that time to relax your nervous system in this moment, and then if you're being grateful while being relaxed in your nervous system in this moment, your 3D is picking up on that energy. So that's why I don't like the hustle and bustle of manifesting, like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm trying to do this, I'm being anxious. You're telling the 3D to give me more reasons to be anxious. Hey, hey, reality manifested. But you're telling the 3D to give you more reasons to be anxious versus if in this present moment, again, we're talking about manifesting from presence, but in this present moment, your nervous system is relaxed, your nervous system is regulated, you're being grateful. You are telling 3D in this moment that, let me give her more reasons to be grateful. And it's not, and this is why we talk about time being an illusion, because you're thinking about the past, you're thinking about the future, and all of that is doing is creating anxiety. If you are in this present moment, there you will find there is no reason to be anxious. There's no reason to live in the past. There's no reason to think about the future. You're just being here and you're telling the 3D, because time doesn't exist. You're telling the 3D that I'm grateful in this moment. And 3D is like, this person is grateful in this moment. Let me give them more reasons to be grateful. So this is why I just think manifesting from presence, like that is going to be key. If you are new to manifesting, if this is your first time here, I want you to start here. This is the first manifestation technique I want you to start with. I don't want you to do journal, affirmation, none of that. I want you to be grateful in this moment and allow the 3D, allow the universe, allow your God self to show you more reasons to be grateful. But it's very difficult for us to be grateful if you're living in the past or if you're living in the future, because that tends to be, that's just anxiety. Like, just take a moment. I want y'all to really practice that. Just take a moment to truly be grateful and regulate your nervous system now, because the 3D is only responding to the very now moment. Everything is happening now, and the 3D is only going to respond to now. So if now you're being anxious about the future, now you're reliving the past with anxiety, the 3D is going to respond to that because all they know is now. So now in this present moment, be grateful. Let me know if that's hitting for y'all, if that's making sense. This is why we go beyond understanding these things as concepts and we learn to embody these as states and we practice these as states. I don't want y'all to just take this information and think about it as a theory. I want you to actually practice it. Actually take what I'm telling you and put it into practice. If y'all have been watching my shorts, y'all know my last 72 hours has been amazing. And if you was on my live Friday, I said that there was a shift. I felt the shift and I knew there was a shift. I didn't know what the shift was or how big, but I knew it was a shift. And anyone, my clients know that it was a shift when it comes to financial abundance. Specifically, the shift that I got was financial abundance and money. Like that is what I saw. And I was like, okay, God, I get shifts all the time. I feel it as an energy person. I just feel it. But when I tell you my last 72 hours has been a completely different reality for me, I could not even make this shit up in my best dreams. Like literally couldn't make it up in my best dreams. I can write down my dream reality and it still did not compare to my last 72 hours. Let me see. Thank you, Toya. So I want to make sure I had so many notes, y'all. So I need to make sure I touch them all. Oh, y'all know I always talk about playing fun. Like when you are present, that's another thing. I'm always going to talk about playing fun. And if you work with me, you watch my videos, this is a foolproof thing for me. So practice it. Again, anything I tell y'all, anything y'all picking up, practice it. So in this present moment, do what would feel fun for you. Do what you want your future self to do, because your future self doesn't exist. The only thing the 3D is responding to is who you're being now. So do something fun for who you desire to be now. Make it playful. Be a child, like you are children of God. If you read or study the Bible from a metaphysical sense, ye are children of God. So be playful. I feel like the Bible has written out the instructions to life so plain. it's like clear as day now, but for whatever reason, our human mind wanted to forget and make it all complicated. And the Bible literally spells it out like be in joy, be in fun, be in play, love, like just truly embody those high frequency states right now. Stop waiting for the 3D to shift to tell you that you're allowed to be happy. It does not work that way. You're waiting for the 3D to shift to tell you to be happy, and the 3D is just going to keep responding to who you're being right now. So if you want the 3D to shift, you have to do that internal shift first, and it truly is a decision. It is a decision. I know it does. I know it seems complicated, but I promise you it's not. It is truly just a decision. Like choose to be happy right now. Make that decision right now. Let me see what else. Uh, I already talked about how simple it is. Yes. So like just living in your highest reality. I don't know. I feel like the shifts that I felt over the last 72 hours or the shift that I felt this weekend has truly put things into perspective for me. It's like I've practiced these things, I understand them as theories and concepts, but the presence, that to me has been a newfound revelation. Like I understand living in the present moment as a concept, but when you truly understand that the 3D is responding to who you're being right now, that will change your reality because if you are being anxious right now, the 3D is responding to that. Like there is no in between. Like truly decide in this moment that I am happy and then move as that. And the 3D is going to move that. And I know y'all think, oh, well, I've been doing it. You haven't. Because if the 3D hasn't shifted, you truly haven't been doing it. And I say that with so much love because it's like you're saying it, but you're not shifting internally. And the 3D reads energy. Like the 3D reads energy. The universe reads energy. Quantum physics will tell you everything is energy. So it doesn't matter if you're saying one thing, but internally you're still feeling different. The 3D is going to respond to that. And I know that it takes time to make that shift, especially if you're new to this, but it takes practice. The only way that it's truly going to work for you is to practice it. Practice it until it becomes your baseline state. That's really all you can do is practice it until it becomes your baseline state. Let me see if y'all had questions. And let me make sure I didn't forget anything because this shit was stuff was so good. Oh, just being aware. Again, we kind of already talked about that. If you realize that you're being anxious, I want you to just be aware of your feelings right now. Wherever you are right now, take a deep breath, and I want you to be aware of what your internal is telling you. That's one thing I want you to think about whenever we talk about manifesting in the present moment, being present. In order to truly understand where you are right now, because if you're saying one thing but the 3D is showing you different, take a deep breath and practice awareness because your self awareness is going to be key. Your self awareness is going to be your indicator on what you're truly being, not what you say you're being, but what you're actually being. This is why we talk about nervous system regulation and meditation. This shit is not just for fun. We talk about this because this is what's going to shift your reality. And you can take what I say with a grain of salt. I feel like everybody's reality is different, but this is my experience and this is what's giving my clients results. Like it is what it is. I'm not saying this stuff just to be saying it. I feel like I set the intention last year specifically for God to use me as a vessel to bring other people to their God consciousness, to teach other people how to live in deep faith and live in God in your God state. That is a declaration I made to my God self last year. So this is what I'm doing, and this is why I'm now speaking on it. But let me see if I had questions, y'all. Uh, Yes, I feel like when we talk about anyone who works with me, know that when you come to me, I'm not talking about manifesting from the traditional sense where we're focusing only on manifesting. We're focusing on nervous system regulation and you understanding your own power. The manifestations, I always say this, your manifestations are a byproduct of this. The goal isn't to manifest this. The goal is to get you to know who the fuck you are. It's to get you to wake up and remember who you are, and your manifestations are a byproduct of that, and you'll see that for yourself. Let me see. I just love y'all so much. Let's see. Mhm. I just love y'all, and I'm so glad I went live because God been telling me to go live all day, and I had just been living my best life. And once I got home, he's like, "Okay, you've been living your best life. Now it's time to go give this knowledge." Okay, well that's really it, y'all. If y'all don't have no questions, I'm gonna wrap it up. But let me see. Let me make sure. Oh, I did have questions I wanted y'all to do. Before I wrap it up, I want y'all to I hope y'all have a notepad or somewhere to write these because I got some questions I wanted y'all to ponder on. So when you're thinking about presents, I want you to think about when was the last time you truly felt peace for no reason? Truly, if you know, you can put it in the comments. But if you don't, these are things I want y'all to meditate on tonight or whatever time it is for y'all. When is the last time you truly felt peaceful without a reason? Because sometimes we think we need a reason to be peaceful, and every state, every emotion, all of these things are choices. I know you don't think they are, but it truly is a choice. If you want to be peaceful, choose it right now. So think about that. When was the last time you were peaceful? Let me see what the next question was. Oh yeah. It's what would your life be like if you realized joy was your default, your baseline state instead of whatever else you're feeling? What would you truly experience in your life if you realize joy is your baseline state? I know the world makes you think otherwise, but I promise you, joy is your baseline state. Joy is who you are at your core. And I want to challenge you to allow that joy to show up for you. Allow that joy to show up for you in the present moment. Like, allow it. That joy is inside you and want to come out. Allow it to come out. Quit holding back. I feel like so many times we are being, what is it, inauthentic by kind of filtering ourselves. I don't want you to filter yourself. Anyone who's contacted or has been in contact with me, whether it's a client, people in person, strangers, anything, I get these same comments about how authentic that I am because I don't filter myself. I am truly just a peaceful, happy, smiling, laughing type of person, and I don't filter myself. And the world around you can feel that energy. So I want you to allow yourself to go without being filtered. Do not filter yourself. Allow that joy. That is your absolute baseline. That is your God within is pure love and joy. So don't filter that. Allow it to come up and allow the 3D to feel it and match it. When you're just a joyful person and living in that baseline state, the 3D matches it. I promise you, again, this is from experience. When you are joyful, playful, all of those high frequency things, the 3D can feel that energy and brings in more. It's like it just gets better and better and better. I promise you. It doesn't matter the circumstances. And this is coming from someone where the 3D really tried to challenge me over the last 2 weeks, but I did not respond to that because the 3D is it's a trap. It's like, oh, I bet if I do this, I'll get her to respond. It's like, I'm gonna feel how I feel, but I know who I am at my baseline, and I am God, I am joy, I am love. I count everything as joy, and ain't shit gonna change that. I don't care about the circumstance. I count it all as joy. Okay, let me see. I think I have one more question, y'all. Okay, this is one I actually want y'all to journal. What do you think heaven is? What do you think heaven? What is it? Well, how do I write this? Okay. Do you think heaven is a place where we go, or do you understand that heaven is a state? That's another thing. I talk about it all the time. Like, do you think heaven is a place to go, or do you understand that heaven is a state? Heaven is a state on earth. Heaven is your mental state. And if you are living in anxiety, fear, lack, scarcity, need, all of that, I can say this as a person who's lived in this state before. That is hell, and you're choosing that state. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you don't want to accept that. You thinking you're not choosing it, but everything is a choice, and you are choosing to experience hell. So you're getting more helpful experience. But if you choose a different state, if you choose heaven, if you choose to carry your life without filtering yourself and understanding that you are God expressed and allow that God like being to be expressed, you will be experiencing heaven. So I want you to really journal it. Like, do you think heaven is a place to go or a state? Like, that is a simple question, but I want you to really think about it. And if you accept that heaven is a state, it's a state of mind, make decisions every single day that reflect that. I don't care how little, how big, make a decision every single day that reflects that. Yes, Toya, I'm so glad your baseline is happy and joyful. That is amazing. Okay, let me see. If I had anything else. I had so many notes, but I feel like we kind of touched on it. Oh, I guess I can kind of touch on this part. With presence, I want y'all to understand the energy of presence is magnetic. When you are present, and because, okay, let me see how the best way to explain this. Because time is an illusion, excuse me, I had a bird. Because time is an illusion and you're here in this present moment, you are magnetic. But what you're going to magnetize to you is who you're deciding to be and who you're living out. Like whatever energy or frequency you're living out in this present moment is what is magnetic. So if you are living out hell in this present moment, you are going to magnetize more hell. But if you are living out heaven in this present moment, because time doesn't exist, the 3D only responds to who you're being right now, you're going to magnetize more heavenly experiences. And these heavenly experiences tend to unfold in the most joyful, miraculous ways. I feel like we can make a decision on what we want to experience, but when you're in heaven, God is going to show you how good it can get. God is going to show you the magic in the unfolding. God is going to show you what it's like to be God. So allow that. So I'm going to invite y'all before I end this live because it's kind of late for me that I want to invite you to truly manifest from being present. But when you're manifesting from being present, be present in joy, be present in love, be present in curiosity, be present in magic, be present in play. So in this present moment, because the past is hell, the future is hell. In this present moment, you allow the 3D to bring you more heavenly experiences. Let me see. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I kind of want to answer some before I go. Princess, you had a question? What was your question? Let me see. How do you dismiss the feeling that you should be manifesting? You make a decision, Princess. Princess, you know, you do not. You make a decision. You don't have to do anything. As a God being, you're already God. So I want you to think about it as this. If you know yourself as God, that you think you're God, you know yourself as God, not as a concept, not as a theory. You have a deep certainty in who you are as God. What should you be doing? What should God be doing? God shouldn't be doing anything. God should be doing whatever God wants to do in this present moment. So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to know with a deep certainty who you are. You have to remember that shit. Anytime the 3D tries to trick you, anytime you're thinking of anything else, come back to the deep knowing and certainty and who the fuck you are. And you are God and you are God informed. That's what it comes down to. You are God informed. And once you summon your reality, it matches that. And I'm going to say this because I want y'all to know how powerful you are. And this shit is so funny because even when you think about all the things you're manifesting, when you think about all the things you're manifesting, that shit is nothing to a God. To a God that created the universe, Earth in 7 fucking days, you think the little shit you want is anything to a God? Like that's how I look at it. It's like all of this shit that I want is nothing to a God that can make Earth in 7 days. Like this shit is child's play. I literally would say that when I'm manifesting something that I consider big, I would be like, "Oh, this shit is child's play to a God." Like, why are you overthinking this? Like, this is nothing. This is a game. Like, this is baby work. Like, you asking me for the littlest shit. Like, you need to step your game up. And it's funny. This gonna lead into the other thing, like stepping your game up. So when I said I was stepping my game up, yeah, I know I've been manifesting my AMG Mercedes. So I had saw a Maybach a couple weeks ago, a Maybach SUV, and I was like, damn, that's nice. I never seen that before. I want that. Mind you, 2 weeks later, this is how God do shit for you. I met someone who drives the same Maybach SUV that I saw a few weeks prior, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to drive it?" So I've been driving that shit all day. This is what I tell you: go to the end of your fucking manifestations, because it happens in the most miraculous ways, and it's going to happen for you in a way that you can receive it. That's one thing I want y'all to realize. It's not going to happen in a way that's going to be receptive to the next person. It's going to happen in a way that your God self would receive it, in a way that feels great for you. Yeah. Not Chucky. Stop. That is so funny. It's real. Be delusional. If you're not delusional, you're not doing it right. Get as fucking delusional as you can possibly get. I want y'all to know whatever you're manifesting is child's play to a God. It's, I promise you, it's not big enough. Think bigger. And I like to practice. This is what I've been practicing lately for myself, because you know it's levels to this shit. I have been practicing to go bigger. Anything that I want to manifest, I go bigger, because I'm telling the universe this is how big I can dream. And when you go bigger, guess what? The universe is going to deliver bigger. It's like the universe or the 3D's been skipping what I previously wanted and just been going straight. Like, oh, okay, well, she understands and she got, and she keep going bigger. So let's match her at that energy. So go bigger. But okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to get out of here. But I want y'all to be passenger princesses to God. Let your God self take the driver's seat truly, and understand what you're asking for is nothing to a fucking God. Anything your human self is asking for is nothing to a God that can create the earth, universe, all of that shit in days, hours, minutes. What you want is literally a game. It's like a board game. You're asking for a fucking board game. So go bigger and do not entertain anything you don't want to experience. Be present in this moment. Understand that everything exists right now, and the 3D is going to match who you're being right now in this present moment. Not who you desire to be in the future, not who you was in the past. Who the fuck are you being right now? That is what the 3D is going to respond to. And as always, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm free. Have a good night.